Hello, my friends. Welcome to this Week 3 edition of Sideline 2023. I'm Chris Porter. We kick off the show. One of the best teams in our area, the Mandarin Mustangs. The Stangs made the trip over to the west side of Jacksonville to take on the team formerly known as the Lee Generals, the Riverside Generals. Director Chris, let's roll those highlights. And oh, was it a nice night for some football in the backyard. And we're going to start with where we started last week. Glenn Foreman III connected with Miles Kendrick, who had our top play last week. Make reservations for 6. Extra point no good. 6-0 Generals. But here come the Stangs. They put the ball in the hand of Mr. White. And he's fancy, huh? Into the end zone. They go for 2 and get it. 8-6 Mustangs. Still in the first quarter. Mandarin on defense. They're playing some defense. Glenn Foreman, the third pass is going to be tipped and into the hands of the big man, Ethan McClain, rumbling, stumbling, falling down, but he comes up with it. More from where that just came from. Don't believe me, just watch. They have a problem with the ball, but Ethan McClain, the main man, falls on the pile. Woo! Tremel Jones lets it rain, and Jamie Fritsch, that's with 2 F's, clears it out. Touchdown, Mustangs. Player of the Week nominee, Mandarin. Beat Riverside tonight, 50-20. The Sandalwood Saints marched over to the north side of Jacksonville to face the well-rested Rangs Vikings. First quarter, Tyron Randolph over to Zion Butler. You fancy too, huh? Puts them on the board. Oh, Donovan Maslin's Vikings on the move. Then Randolph calls his own number there, gets it into the end zone. The well-rested Rangs Vikings beat the Saints tonight, 26-7. The Bradford Tornadoes travel to Middleburg to take on the Broncos. Come on, Cole. I like the split screen here early. First quarter, no score. Bradford knocking on the door. Braden Williams, says, look where I am in the end zone, 6-0 Tornadoes. Now the second quarter, Tornadoes leading by 12. Kendrick O'Neal and the Broncos powering their way into the end zone. The extra point would cut the Tornadoes lead to 5. But here we go again. Willie Pollard, play of the week nominee, pop locking and dropping that one into high gear. The Tornadoes of Bradford took care of the Middleburg Broncos, 32-7.
We don't talk about wins and losses very much. We talk about trying to get better, lifting hard during the week, practicing hard during the week, and just trying to get better and go 1-0 each week. And we'll go back to work. We'll celebrate, like I tell them, we'll celebrate for 48, and then we're going to get back to work on Monday.
I say, just being disciplined, make sure every single play has a meaning. They tried to power it a little bit, and we're not a team that likes when people try to power. The main thing is just keeping your head up and going play by play and making sure that you're aggressive each time.
Week 3 game of the week, Turquoise Creek taking on Bishop Kenny. This was a classic, and Tristan Hardy shot this game. Fourth quarter, Turquoise Creek chilling, but not for long. Vincent Galera into the end zone there for the touchdown. 2016, Turo's leading. 2 minutes left in the game. The Crusaders have a 5 quarterback in James Rizard. Don't believe me, just watch out to Reagan Johnson. He says, holla at a player when you see him in the streets. Player of the Week nominee, and the Crusaders are back on top. Final chance for the Turos, and free safety J.P. Donovan said, oh, you threw it to the wrong man. I'll take that. Bishop Kenny remains unbeaten, winning a final 23-20.
I thought Turquoise Creek played a phenomenal game. I thought they had a great plan. I thought they outplayed us in a lot of ways. I just think our kids are really resilient and found a way to get it done. But yeah, really proud of our kids for playing all the way through. I think this is a game that we needed. I think, we needed some adversity and to see what we were like. And obviously, you like learning lessons when you win too.
Ashley Gonzalez shot this game in FEI, taking on the Trinity Christian Conquerors. Trinity already up 36-0 when Colin Hurley, the LSU commit, hooks up with Kyle Gilliard. Play of the week nominee, touchdown Conquerors. Next play, or no, he didn't get in, did he? Did he get in? He did not get in, my bad. The next play, though, they get in. Hurley says, I'll just take it myself. 42-1, if I'm reading this correctly on the shot sheet, Conquerors, but I'm going to stay here because I want to show you this final play. A freshman getting into the game, Rodney Johnson with the pick, and you best believe the Conquerors were going crazy. They dominated tonight. The other team didn't score. The Trinity Christian Conquerors won 43-0.
Once the penalties, we were just getting a lot of unnecessary penalties, and that's 3 weeks in a row. But, I think we got to just play smarter. But, it's hard to throttle kids back when they're playing as fast and as aggressive as they are, because that's what we want, that's what we teach. We teach the most violent team wins.
Like that's the standard every year, is being a state championship game, and first we have to go through the playoffs, go through the regular season. So playing a tough schedule really just prepares us and mentally prepares us to be ready for those big-time games.
Joe Massa shot this game. Barton Trail back at home, taking on another team from Daytona, going for the sweep, taking on Mainland. Jaden Weatherly weathering the storm. You think you're stopping him? Whoop, you're dead wrong. Make reservations for 6, 7. Oh, this game is tied up at 7. On to the third quarter. The Bears would take the lead. Lathan Biddle always playing his fiddle, weaving in and out of traffic like he's on I-95. 14-7 Bears, now tied at 14, and there's that man again, Mr. Biddle. Play of the week nominee, outrunning all of the defenders, 21-14 Bears. Mainland would not go away, though, after 2 fourth quarter scores, 28-24. Mainland, last chance. Weatherly looking, intercepted. The Barton Trail Bears lose their first game of the season, a final 28-24. Hashtag Team Sideline. Folks, here's a look at some of the photos that you guys posted on Instagram and Twitter using the hashtag Team Sideline. I really want you to do it. It's real simple. Record some video of your favorite player, team, cheerleader, band. Post it on Twitter, Instagram, the hashtag Team Sideline. Because I'm first for you, I will show it, and your photos. Hashtag Team Sideline. Many more stops to make. We got Player of the Week, Hit of the Week, Band of the Week, Cheerleaders of the Week. You're watching a Week 3 edition of Sideline 2023.